Start by taking a metal fork, something that is easy to like cut through, as we're going to be mixing a lot. So usually for pap we use a wooden spoon, but for the phutu we're going to need something that can separate as well. So that's why we go with the fork. And then add boiling water to the pot that we're going to have on low to medium heat until the water boils. So pay attention to the measurements, because from there it's going to determine whether it becomes a phutu. It needs less water, far less water than the pap or the maize meal. So the maize meal to water ratio actually needs to be more leaning heavily towards the maize meal. And from there, once the water's been added, once the maize meal has been added and the salt to taste, then we'll be able to cover that situation, let it steam for about 10 minutes, just so we're ready to stir it. So right about now, is when the mixing starts. Probably the most crucial aspect of this phutu dish is mixing the phutu, like mixing the pap into this crummy texture that we know as phutu. And yeah, it takes a lot of finesse. I've been practicing this for about a solid year now. I mean, I've been having the same dish for since I was growing up, but like actually putting the wrist action in, it's been a year. And yeah, I could say that I am the best at doing it currently. So yeah, but you always just gotta do it once, and from there you just gotta be the best at it. Keep that in mind. Once you actually have evaluated after the 10 minutes that it's ready to start stirring, we're going to stir it. We're going to stir it and get the crummy texture in. After we finish stirring it, we've decided that it's got enough water, it's got enough maize meal, then we can continue to cover it thereafter for an additional 10 minutes, 10-15 minutes. I'd say 15. Just make sure that you stir it thoroughly from the bottom and get all around. As you can see, I've got a bit of a technique when it comes to the stirring.
itself, but you know, it's the opposite of like a solid ball of pap. It's less dense. So yeah, just want to space it out as much as we can. Then close again for another 15.
Coming along to that consistency that we desire. Now it's just about actually cooking through, making sure like there's no there's no dry part of the grain. Like it just needs to be fully cooked. Point just to keep track of how many times I've stirred it. So as you can see, this is it. Mouth-watery, ready to be devoured. And yeah, it's just short of 90 minutes or like 80 minutes. So the economy of it is quite reasonable. You know, I like it. It's basic, it's plain, and yeah, it's simple. Beautiful. And filling. Jeez. Thing is that once it's cooled down, you can decide to have it at any time of the day. For breakfast, lunch, and now for dinner, depending on what your macronutrient requirements are. But now we should all know how to make phutu. And secret ingredients. Let's dish up. Just go easy on it. Yeah. That needs to be shaken up a bit. So let me know what you think. If you guys have any, maybe slight differences in the way you prepare it. And yeah, other than that, it's definitely going to be something to enjoy. I know it's going to put a smile on the bellies of everybody that eats it. And yeah, it just really warms up my heart to make, such great tasting food. And yeah, I'd like to just share that with everybody out there on their quest to culinary brilliance. Yeah, let's do it one bite at a time. Yeah, and basically the meal is very, very delicious. After I served up for myself, I found some custard in the fridge and decided to throw it in. I didn't want to put too much because it's like my first time experimenting with it, but wow, it is the most profound experience I've ever had, when it comes to food to date. Why I say this is because it just blew my mind, you know? It's just, it adds a whole nother dimension besides the sweetness, the creaminess, all the characteristics of the custard. Now with the nice sour, a robust phutu is definitely a match made in heaven. And yeah, pairing well, with each other, going down well, and yeah, I'm just really happy to, just to be coming up with better and better, or just to be on the brink of awesomeness in the kitchen.